Shalom. First and foremost, I'll let it begin by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHEM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHEM, HAWAKAKWADASH. All right, double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, to all the dedicated brothers out there that's giving their due diligence to serving YAHAWAH through his only begotten son YAHAWASHI in sincerity and truth. All right, again, I would like to say Shalom. All right, today's topic, I like to touch on our desires on our enemies, of our enemies, or on our enemies. Right, we're going to eventually get our desires, right, on really just in everything in general, but justice as well, right, because the nation of Israel, those that's in the spirit, they're in the spirit of mourning, right, sighing and crying for all the abominations that's done in the midst thereof, right, literally crying out for pain, crying out to be saved, crying out to be rescued, right, because of what? Because all the madness is going on in America, right, all the madness is being pushed by these other nations, right, our people being drugged, our people being misled, our people being poisoned by the air, food, social media, right? So in the end of the day, what are we seeking for? We're seeking for peace, and we're seeking for peace. We're seeking for the coming of who you call Christ, because he's the one that's getting ready to bring it, right? When you go to the word Shiloh or Shiloh in the book of Genesis, the 49th chapter, that's referring to YAHAWASHI going into peaceable, right? Which is going to bring the peace between us and YAHAWAH, right? That's what the scripture's talking about, being reconciled, being made friends again, and YAHAWASHI is the mediator. He's the one, he's the one that's able to put in a good word for us, per se. But eventually we gonna get what we want, man. Brothers want justice, brothers want peace, brothers want our enemies to be in order, back into subjection, to ultimately not honor, but really that's what comes with it, but show some respect to our power. YAHAWASHI, because this world is ran by disrespect, lies, and they look at what we do like it's just some kind of joke. But eventually you're gonna find out, right? So like always, Lord willing, this lesson's edifying, just get straight to it. It's the book of Proverbs. We can start there, because as always, I'm just rolling through the spirit. I don't have anything queued up for this lesson, but I'm gonna bring out this though. This is the book of Proverbs 16 verse 3. Commit thy works unto YAHAWASHI, and thy thoughts shall be established. Right? So all we gotta do is remain sincere, remain faithful, remain strong in the name of YAHAWASHI, and the things that we're thinking about and the things that we want will be established. The Most High is gonna make it come to pass. He's gonna make it possible to happen. And all we gotta do is serve the Lord. Right? Faint not. Right? Don't be weary when it comes down into doing what's right, because those that's faint-hearted, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it far at all. Right? This is the book of Galatians chapter 6 verse 9. Let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Right? We're gonna be able to inherit. We're gonna be able to receive. We're gonna be able to gather all the blessings that YAHAWASHI got set up for us if we faint not, if we don't give up. Right? And Esau Edom, he makes it hard for us not to give up, because that pressure is strong, right? But the blessings of the Lord is a lot stronger than what Esau Edom got going against us. That's why we're supposed to put on that shield. That's our only line of defense. That's the only thing that's going to work, right? But the end of all this, we're going to have our desires on our enemies, right? We're going to win, right? And why so? Because our enemies is, the reason why the world is fucked up. Matter of fact, let's bring that out in the book of Proverbs. It's the book of Proverbs chapter 29 and 2. Right, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So that only shows who's in rulership. Because if the righteous is in rulership, people will be in a happy state of mind. They'll be rejoicing. They'll be enjoying life. Right, now we understand that it's the wicked that got to be bearing rule, because the people, the nations is divided. There's no order, right? People upset. There's upwards of the people, right? It's just jacked up out here, man. So the wicked got to be bearing rule. There's still war, sodomites. There's a lot of iniquity is allowed. They're undecisive who God is. This place got to be destroyed, man. Right? So us seeing the desires of our enemies ultimately because we want order to be established. Right? And our enemies are what do you believe that they're just gonna just go out without being punished? Right? Matter of fact, let me go bring that out since what do you think they just gonna escape free and just do whatever that they want to YAHAWASHI's chosen and just live life like, no, it's not going to go down like that. It's the book of Jeremiah 49 verse 12. For thus says Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. It's referring to the curses, referring to everything that Jake went through, slavery, being beat down, right? That bread of adversity, right? And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. This is referring to Esau, Edom, but we understand these nations getting ready to receive the same thing. They're getting ready to go into slavery. Right? Obadiah 1 and 15, for the day of Yahweh Shah is near upon all the heathen. We address Esau, Edom a lot, but the Most High's dealing judgment is going to come to all the heathen. Right? For the day Yahweh Shah is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. Because what did these heathens ultimately did to the nation of Israel? Right? They oppressed us, right? Destroyed our people, afflict us. Let me bring that out too. Well, I'm there, right? Well, this is the book of Zechariah 1 and 15. Right, let's read this first and then First Maccabees. Before I forget, it's like First Maccabees 2 and 10. Yep. This is the book of Zechariah 1 and 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. Right? For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. Yahweh Shah was only a little angry, but these nations continue on to beat. In 1 second, so I'm gonna run it back. Zechariah 1 and 15. I am very sore displeased with the heathen. So Yahweh Shah has a controversy. Heavenly Father is angry. Right? Why is that? That are at ease, because y'all won over the oppression that you did upon the Most High's people. For I was but a little displeased, but they helped for the affliction. The Most High was only a little displeased with the nation of Israel, but you kept beating them. Right? So hey, y'all got something to answer to, right? It's the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 2. Salakia. First Maccabees 2, verse 10. Salakia. What nation has not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? Right? When you read it in the GNT, it goes, as a matter of fact, I believe I got the GNT. 1 second. See if I can pull it up. 1 second. Okay, this is what's going on here. Bear with me, Hakim. It's a book of 1 second. It's the book of First Maccabees 2, verse 10 in the GNT. Every nation in the world has occupied the city. What city is this referring to? The city of Israel, right? And robbed her of her possessions. So all these nations had their hand in the pot. All these nations was involved in the oppression and the destruction of the nation of Israel. When you go to the book of Songs, 83rd chapter, we quote that a lot and not go into it because that should be a known book right there. It tells you that they took crafty counsels against the Heavenly Father's hidden ones, right? That they be not a nation anymore. And the top of the list is Esau, Edom, but it also describes other nations. So all these nations, again, the desires of our enemies, the desires on our enemies, because that's a part of having a reward. That's why we commit ourselves in serving the Heavenly Father, and everything that we ask for will come to pass. Right? Let's bring this out. This is all a part of what we're getting ready to receive in the end. This is the book of Songs 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. That not only are we gonna the earth, the world was the earth was created for our sakes, right? And what comes in this earth, these nations, right? We're not gonna put each other in captivity. These other nations are gonna go into captivity. He that overcometh shall I give, right? Let me see. This is all a part of it right here. The desires of our enemies, man. They've been oppressing us, destroying us, right? Doing whatever it is that they want with us. Well, guess what? The Heavenly Father is all about balance. As you did to us, so shall it be done. So shall it be done unto you. Revelations 2:25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. What is that? The truth. Don't never let go of this truth. This is a prized possession. It should be your trophy. And he that overcometh and keeping my works on to the end, to him will I give power over the nations. He that overcometh, right? You got to fight all the way to the end. He that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. It showed your faith that no matter what was thrown your way, you didn't crack, you didn't fold, right? Then you're gonna be rewarded handsomely. And keep it my works unto the end. To him will I give power over the nations. So that's a part of what we desire ultimately, because we gotta beat some fear into these nations, beat some structure, beat some order into these nations, so what the world could actually be a better place. It has to start somewhere. Somebody got to do it, right? These nations beat fear into us, so what we could obey them and promote wickedness. We're about to promote righteousness, and that's how it's gonna be for the rest of life, right? Let me go into the book of Sirach. 1 second.
Hey, Daddy. You hear Daddy?
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 9, right?
Hi, Daddy. Hi.
Salakia, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that has joy with his children. And when you know, those that have kids understand how precious and how beautiful it is to have kids, man. Like, you know, yeah, you got to step up and take more it's more responsibility added onto your life. But those that know, they know. You know, I understand there's some deadbeat dads out there that they get kids and they just scatter them, don't even care about them, not even like they feel like they didn't even lose anything. That's not the spirit to be in, man. Brothers, just like how our forefather Jacob, right? He was hurt when Joseph left, right? He was hurt. He was to the point that he was very protective over Benjamin. You know, that's just how it's supposed to be, man. You're supposed to love your kids, man. This is something that came out you, a blessing from the Lord, right? But even down here, man, if you love your kids enough, you're not gonna want your kids to live down here, man, and grow up down here and be influenced with the ways down here. This is a very awful place, man. No kind of, there's no life in it. This place represents death all the way through, right? And especially, you know, the woman not being in order. You know, when you got your back turned, when you're somewhere else, and you're left to believe that your woman is doing good with your kids, she's feeding them GMO, sugar, just death, man. But continuing on, right? And a man that has joy over his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy, right? That's a reward. 9 things a man judged to be happy, and that's what we gonna get. That's what we getting ready to receive, man. The reward to be able to see our enemies really bow down to YAHAWASHI, right? Because that's what it's going to be. That's really what we're going to be pushing. We're going to be pushing the law. They're going to acknowledge who the true God of heaven and earth is. It's not going to be them being confused what the name is, who's who, who's what. Everybody's going to know. Everything is going to be in order, right? We're going to, the Lord willing, I'm of that number, but the elect is going to enforce that issue. It's not going to be no confusion, man. Most High is not an author of confusion. The only reason there's confusion down here is because of Esau, Edom, right? The scripture's talking about with the serpent, right? He put it on his belly, and what he's going to be eating dust, meaning confusion, right? And that's what that serpent is representing, the man, and that man who took after that custom is Esau, Edom, right? Because that's all he brings, right? His Scientology, his astrology, his portals, and all this crazy ass shit going on, man. When there's only one one true answer to life, and that's the Heavenly Father exists, man. And he has his only begotten Son, and he has his chosen, and that he is the devil, and there's nothing that he could change there's nothing that he could do to change his destiny, man. Right? So that alone should humble you down and make the right move, so that way you could get delivered in the end. Because what else are you gonna do? All right, I'm gonna bring this out. I'm probably gonna end off here, right? Because going to the topic, right? The desires of our enemies, man. Right? And it's the socket. Let us desires of our heart. I could bring that out also in the book of Psalms 37. The one I was referring to is going to be somewhere up here in Psalms as well. Right there, Psalms 92, verse 11. Psalms 92, verse 37, and I got to bring out Psalms 34 and 7 and 37 real quick. Just the book of Psalms 34. Well, I could add off of Psalm 34, matter of fact. Just the book of Psalms 37 real quick. It's the book of Psalms 37, verse 33. Yahawah will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. This is the point. It's verse 34. Wait on Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. So when the blessing starts coming about, these curses being thrown in our enemies, us being exalted, Esau, Edom being thrown down, that's a reward. And all we got to do is commit ourselves in serving Yahawah Shem Yahsham. We're going to be able to see these things, right? We're pretty much there, man. We're seeing Yahawah Shem Yahshai busting his moves, and all we got to do is remain faithful, hold that fast which thou hast, right? So that way, until Yahawah Shem Yahshai comes, and he's going to give us authority over these nations, right? It's the book of Psalms 92, verse was it 11? Right? My eye also, Psalms 92 and 11, my eye also shall see my desire on my enemies, and my ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. The end game is that we're going to be able to see everything that we, you know what I'm saying, not predicted, but foresaw. A prudent man foreseeth the evil, right? We see everything that, you know, our minds wanted to happen, because in righteousness' sakes, it's going to come to pass, man. And ultimately is to bring order in the world, and the only way it's going to be done properly and correctly is by putting these heathens into their place, man, right? And we're going to be able to see that, right? Because all they did was oppress us, but the way we going to do it is to actually bring peace on earth, all right? But our eyes is going to see the desire on our enemies, and our ears is going to hear the desires unto the wicked, right? And I'm going to end off here. This is the book of Psalms 34. And it all requires patience, and all it requires is commitment, right? Serve Yahawah Shem Yahshai and never give up. It's the book of Psalms 37, verse 4. Right? Delight thyself also in Yahawah Shem Yahshai, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. And what do we desire? We desire peace, order, right? We desire that, we desire our heritage back, man. We desire Yahawah Shem Yahshai to be exalted. We desire that new body, right? We desire these heathens to stop destroying the earth, right? Everything good our hearts, our minds want, we're going to receive it. All we got to do is endure, fight, and we're going to get what we want. All right, so I'm going to end off here, a quick lesson through the Spirit. I'm going to end off by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Harakak Wadash. Our double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. And again, shalom to the elect. Shalom, Akim, shalom.